Rapper Big Gipp says Trump made everybody go back to zero again. Now he has I only saw like probably about a minute of this from what he was saying about Trump, but from the minute that I seen, it was very very interesting because he talked about Trump before the presidential election happened, and he was actually, even though he's from the Democrat, Atlanta, Democrat controlled Atlanta, he talked like he had some common sense. He talked about, he was actually calling Democrats out on their BS and stuff. And he was talking about how Atlanta and how Georgia in general is a little bit different than the rest of the nation and stuff. And he was calling out Democrats for a lot of their bull crap. So it was interesting from the minute that I heard when he was talking about, he started talking about the audit and stuff. And Big Gipp was like, why do they have a problem with the audit? Why are they mad? Basically because Trump and Elon, why are they mad that Trump and Elon Musk are going in and busting stuff up? He talked about them getting caught with their hand in the cookie jar. So very, very interesting from the first minute that I seen. I don't know what he's going to say for the rest of it, but I'm interested to see. When I was watching this, I was like, wow, I really need to review this and post this online for myself. So we're going to get to the clip. And then we're gonna discuss it. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell if you hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account. All right, so let's just get into this now. Again, this is Big Gipp. If y'all don't know, he's from the legendary the Dungeon family. The same facility, the same house, the same area with Outkast and CeeLo Green and all of them. Dungeon family. They put the South on the map. Literally, they put the South on the map. If y'all don't know Big Gipp and where he comes from, I'm talking about in the rap game. But let's get to this clip here. Here we go. Whoops. Sorry. Here we go.
I feel that now. I mean, Gipp, I got to come to you about the trending topics. I mean, how do you feel post-election? We talked before the election or right at the election. How do you feel about these first few days?
I feel like this. We getting exactly what the other party gave the other party the power to do.
Ooh.
See, right now, if you upset that these folk going through government and going through the paperwork, I thought that's what every business do in America.
Ooh.
A new
Right. Every business in America gets audited. It's part of the business. But why does the government feel like they can't be audited? Why are the Democrats so upset that they're going in and they're auditing the federal government? They're looking for waste. They're looking for fraud. Is it because they know that they're behind the waste and the fraud? Why else would you be afraid of this audit? Great point from Gipp.
That's what every business do in America.
Oh,
a new president audit come in, we hit the audit. That this music business, this business, and to see all this waste is kind of like, man, y'all giving grounds to what he doing. Mm-hmm. If your hand got caught in the cookie jar and it come up faulty, then hey man, he gonna have all the right in the world to change the game. Mm-hmm. So I'm just
Facts. He has all the right to do this. That's why what he's doing is not illegal. What he's doing is not illegal, but the Democrats try to pretend to make it like what he's doing is illegal, but it's nothing wrong with the government hiring contractors to go in and audit the government. This is what we voted for. We want to get rid of waste. We want to get rid of fraud. Why are the Democrats in so much of an uproar over it? Why is Maxine Waters in people's faces harassing people, telling them to move out the way? What's their name? Let me see your ID and all this other stuff, because they're shutting things down and trying to figure out where we actually giving our money to. And the country is finding out who we're really giving our money to, and they're outraged. And these people from Washington live in a bubble and don't understand. That's why the American people are sitting back watching and not saying, not upset about what's going on. Only the elites, only the deep staters that are getting funded through this money laundering process are the ones that are upset about it.
Hey man, he gonna have all the right in the world to change the game. Mm-hmm. So I'm just looking at it like, man, when people can point out all this waste, and then also people can see an agenda for what you're doing. It's like you got money for everything but for helping people in the United States. That ain't to me.
Who does that sound like? Who does that sound like? I knew I liked Gipp, man. I knew I liked Gipp. Like before the election. Like I said, it was an interview. I probably should have pulled that up. Sorry, y'all, my microphone is bugging me. I should have pulled that up. I should have pulled up the prior interview before the election, because when I first heard it, I was like, yo, Gipp know his stuff, man. Like Big Gipp know his stuff. He sounds like me. He don't really sound like me too much though. He sounds like an old school Kennedy Democrat. The Democrat who the old school Democrat that the Democrat Party left behind. That's who Big Gipp sounds like. A sensible, middle of the road Democrat is what Big Gipp sounds like to me. Maybe a hint of conservatism in him when he's talking about the audit and stuff. But that's what he sounds like to me. And the Democrat Party will never be will never win any more elections because they lost people like Big Gipp. The middle of the road Democrat can no longer call themselves Democrat because of the bullcrap that they've been playing.
At the end of the day, it's either family first or you need to go move where you want to be. You know what I mean? Because I feel like we can all feel like that. I tell people all the time, if you grew up in the South, you're a different kind of guy than you are if you grew up any other kind of way. Yeah. So in the South,
I'm from the South,
it was always just us and white people. Mm-hmm. So I don't understand what I watch go on in the politics now is that they've hooked up every other nationality and every other situation to what black people had to go through by themselves. Yeah. And I think that's the reason why this man got in office and he said, you know what? I'm going to strip away everything and make everybody zero again. Mm-hmm. So now the black people, y'all can't talk about what y'all went through. Okay, Jewish people, you can't act like the Holocaust and this and that. People should care about this. The Indians, whatever you went through, we stripping away everybody props. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And we gonna make it even. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, for me personally, you unloaded everybody up on our struggle. Hey man, take it away. Ooh. And then when we learn that, when we look at the actual DEI list, man, black people at the bottom.
Exactly. Bottom. So I did that, and I talked about that too. I did a whole video on that. DEI doesn't actually benefit black people. DEI actually benefit liberal white women. That's what DEI benefits. I showed the study to prove it. I talked about this. Big Gipp know his stuff, man. Wow.
Don't scratch it.
Exactly.
right. Exactly. Because it ain't helping us none anyway. And really, it's just another group who empowered over that, and they putting it on this person, and they just playing the middleman, getting the money and the kickbacks everywhere going on everywhere. So hey, man, like stop using the black face as the face, but it ain't got no power. Yeah, Jesse Jackson.
Oh, I love it. Big Gipp need his own podcast, man. Big Gipp need his own podcast. Let me see if he say anything else.
Oh, well, now I feel you.
Oh yeah, that's it. Well, y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Is there more rappers like Big Gipp out there? Is there more Democrats out there, ex-Democrats out there like Big Gipp? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.